doing today?
Good.
Okay, today we're going to be taking the next step into word problems. If you guys can look at the sheets that I've given you, I want you to quickly review the 4 steps for solving word problems. Okay, now we're going to look up here and we're going to go over them together. So, Charlotte, can I have you read the first one and fill in the blank at the end?
Sure. Read and underline important information.
Good job, important info. Okay, so could someone give me an example of what some important info might be?
Like value.
Yeah, right, so numbers that we're being told we know. Okay, all right, moving on to number 2. Who wants to read number 2? Caroline.
Write out what you want to find out.
Good. Okay, so what's the point? What do we need to solve for in this equation? Okay, who wants to read number 3?
I'll do it.
Kristen?
Label and write down what you know.
Exactly. Okay, so we want to make sure that we keep everything organized. So we're going to write everything out before we even start to solve. Okay, and I'm going to read the last one, create an equation and solve for it. So today, I have created a little word problem for us to work on in class. So, could I have a volunteer read the word problem? Kristen?
I'll do it. Sarah wants to buy 4 new pairs of shoes. Each pair of shoes costs $25.50. If Sarah $20.50.
Good work.
If Sarah wants to get the shoes shipped and shipping is an extra $5, how much would it cost Sarah to get the shoes shipped?
Good job. Okay, so we did the first half of part 1. What else do we need to do? We need to underline our important information. So could someone give me the thing, tell me what things I should be underlining? Yes, Caroline?
4 new pairs of shoes.
Good job. Okay, what else?
Cost $20.50.
Mm-hmm.
And then $5 extra.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great job. So, I want you guys to, again, follow along on your sheets, so make sure that you're doing what I'm doing. So, the next step that we're going to do on the board, and also on your sheets as we do them together, is to write out what we want to find out. So, could someone tell me what it is that we're trying to find out in this word problem? Yes, Caroline?
How much it's going to cost Sarah.
Yes, so how much will it cost Sarah? Good work. Okay, so the next step we're going to do is number 3. We're going to label and write out what you know. So that important information that we underlined is what we're going to write out. So the first thing that we did was we know that there are 4 shoes. Okay, so the next thing is shoes equal $20.50. The next thing we wrote is that the shipping is going to cost an extra $5. Okay. All right, so the next step is going to be to create our equation. So, Kristen, would you mind putting together an equation for us?
Okay. Since the shoes cost $20.50,
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to multiply it by 4, because that's the number of shoes you're buying.
Okay, so we would do 20, 50 times 4.
4, and then add $5 because of shipping.
Good work. Okay, so can someone tell me what the first step I'm going to do in this equation? Anybody? So if you guys remember, when we talk about our orders of operation, we want to make sure that we do our multiplication before we do adding and subtracting, okay? So if we're going to do this part first, and then this part, what would the total cost be? What would it equal? Caroline?
$87.
$87. Great job. Okay, great work, class. So in finishing up today, now that we have run out of time, we're going to do a little cheer to help everyone kind of remember what we've learned today. All right, Kristen, do you mind giving me a bit of a beat?
Sure.
Word problems. They're not that hard to solve. They are 4 simple steps. Now, everyone, tell me what they are. Kristen,
Read and underline important information.
Caroline,
Write out what you want to find out.
Charlotte,
Label and write down what you know.
and all together, that's number 4.
Create an equation and solve.